Hello there. Oh, happy Wednesday. Hello, hello. And I was reading Bonnie's comments and sending you best wishes, Bonnie. Root canal is no fun and not something that you want to have done around Christmas time. So sorry, Bonnie, that the timing on that is not good. Hello, Jamie. Nice to see you. Oh my. Well, I had a little running around to do because I went and took packages to the post office myself. Today being kind of what they view as the deadline for ground advantage, which is just ground transportation, the regular shipping, the not fancy priority shipping. But today was kind of their deadline because they've been really good about delivering things in about 5 days or so cross country. Which yeah, that's pretty darn good. So Wednesday, you figure Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, they're still working Sunday. Monday, Tuesday to kind of get things. I know where's my calendar? Tuesday to kind of get things to have like a good 7 days. Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, 6 days to have like 6 days to get everything delivered. So I really, really pushed to get like everything invoiced. I'm actually just about caught up to being within my 1 week window, which is kind of where I'm trying to be, to give people about a week to shop the sales, kind of build a box, and then to go out. So I'm pretty darn close to that. Uh, but yeah, I really pushed to get everything that kind of looked Christmassy out. So at least everybody had their invoices. Hi, Karen. Movers are still packing and out internet. Oh, your internet is down. And we're now on the fourth DoorDasher to pick up sandwiches at Subway. Oh my gosh. Oh, Karen, that's rough. That is rough. I know. Get you some food. You figure Subway, that's pretty easy. Pretty darn easy, you would think. So, well, I hope your sandwich, I'll bet. I hope your sandwiches get there soon. I can't believe you have to go through 4 door dashers before you can find someone who will like deliver in your area, take the job and deliver in your area. I'm sorry. I would be hangry too. I really would be. Because that's a lot of work that you're doing. Like a lot of work. A lot. Fingers crossed. So fingers crossed for Bonnie at her root canal. Fingers crossed for Karen and just her very simple sandwiches. Come on, DoorDash, you can do it. Hello, Poppy. So nice to see everybody. Oh, I know. I know. You're like you're gone. You're gone. Why would you have food in the house? Exactly. Exactly. You're like you're out of there. I know, unless you start eating boxes. It's not good. Well, before we get started with the sale, let's quickly do the advent calendars. So I will mention today I was going to have Kim, who was newly back from vacation, join me. But send your well wishes to Kim because she got sick on vacation. Poor thing. So yeah, so she's not feeling well. And oh my, for crying out loud, people, what are you doing in these advent calendars? So yeah, Kim is not joining me today. It doesn't look like, okay, I have a pen over here. Let me try this. It doesn't look like she's going to be feeling well enough to join Denise and I on Saturday. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. Let me try this one. This one's got a little different shape. It's a little pointier. Nope. That totally broke my pen. Seriously, box, you broke a pen. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know if I can get this darn thing out of here. Oh, you got a Gilmore girl. Oh, wow. Okay, let me try this one and see if I can. Okay, people who made the Christmas Story Advent Calendar, watch me struggle getting stuff out of here. Okay, let's make some improvements for next year because I cannot get this thing out of here. I'm just going to have to, I can't, it's plastic. I can't tear it. But here it is. Here it is. And I cannot get that thing out of there. I know I can't even get in here because it's plastic. Well, I will have it out at some point. But there. That's what I think of that today. Let's go on to something fun. We'll do the cat. We'll do the cat one. I don't have any cats around me right now, but we'll see what the cat one is, and maybe I can get their attention. So we have a little snowman. He's got a little bell and some crinkly inside. Gosh. There we go. A little cat toy. They'll enjoy it once they find it. There, I'll put it in the living room for them. Okay. That was exhausting. The rest of the sale should go smoothly after that. Hi, Debbie. All right. So hi, Tracy. Because Kim can't join me today because she's sick. If you're watching, Kim, I hope you're feeling better. Get well soon. We miss you. I had a bin not in a good spot. It was in the way. So I decided, hi, Sherry, it was time to empty the bin. What was in the bin and what I'd been kind of collecting for a while are chipped, cracked, scratched, dented, all of the above. Some kind of a flaw with the item. Now, everybody has their own degree of what is an okay flaw, what is not okay. I've got these priced as cheap as I can because, packing material is going to have to be used. I can't give everything away for free as much as I would like to. I do have some free things, but I do have to, in some cases, charge a minimum, just to help cover the packing material for these items. All right, so that's what I've done. And I've got things again as cheap as I possibly can. Now, some of the things are really cool. I will keep them maybe for the next chipped, cracked, dented sale. Some of them, you're getting one shot at these, and then they're going in the donate pile because I am working on one more big donation probably before the end of the year out. So some things will get one more shot, and then that's it. Some things are really cool, and I will just go ahead and keep them because they're cool. And maybe at some point I'll bring them back to a sale. Sometimes I don't I don't bring them back. Like most of the items, like when I do my shots in the living room, if you happen to see some things around, I have those usually because they're damaged. Yeah, that's why I've got them. And I have brought them to sales. Nobody wants them. I think they're cool, so I keep them. There you go. But I have this kind of structured like how I do my morning sales. We're going to start with the free items because you guys are here. And I appreciate you guys being here right at the beginning of the sale. So this is a magnet. It has a broken handle, but people are crafty. Again, people use things for other things. So I'm gonna give these guys a shot. And again, if they don't sell, I'll either keep them or they're out of here. So if you're on the fence, think about it. This is going to be, let's just go teapot. It's a teapot magnet, teapot, broken handle. And again, if nobody claims it, I will bring it back for the speed round. So if you're interested in that teapot, this one is a little Homeco bear. She's missing an arm. She is a little ceramic Homeco bear, and she's reading a book, which luckily she can do with one arm. Let's just go bear. Bear, if you would like her. Again, she is missing an arm. All right, for the crafters out there, this is a punch. Okay, I barely know how punches work, but we're missing part of the punch here. And maybe we're missing more than just part of the punch on this one. It is a Fiskars. It's supposed to be a square. Again, we're missing part of this, but if you are a punch expert and you're like, oh, I can fix that. I know how to get that working again. Just put in square. Again, free items to start the sale. So that one, Fiskars, and that is just part of the punch. And it is a square punch. Again, just put in square. And then I've got one more free item. This is also a punch. It's missing the bottom. Hi, Zoe. Zoe is going to take that one for free. Thank you, Zoe. So the next one I have, it is also a punch. It is by Martha Stewart. It's missing the bottom. So you just get this part, the part that punches out without the bottom part. But that one is a Martha Stewart. This is the pretty design that you get when the punch works. Let's just put in MS for Martha Stewart if you would like that one for free. And again, you might be a punch expert and know how to fix this to get it to punch, but it is a free item. And that one just put in MS for Martha Stewart, and Mary Ellen is going to take that one. All right. Thank you. So again, this sale is chipped, cracked, dented, scratched, some form of damage, or it is part of a set, but I don't have the whole set. So it varies. It varies in here. And again, we'll try to rehome these, and then we'll see from there what I end up doing with them. All right, we are going to start with $1 items. Yep, this is going to be just like my lunchtime sales, with starting. Oh, I forgot to put my. Where is my cable for my internet? Let me hardwire this in. There we go. All right, $1 start. And I am going to start with a ceramic bell. So this is a green dragon bell. What's wrong with it? It has a chip right here. So right there, it has a chip. It does have a bell inside. It does make a little bell sound. If you're just looking at it this way, it is really hard to see the chip, but it's there. You could touch that up a little bit. So $1 green dragon bell. Now, after I pass on items, if you want it, just shout out what it is. But we're moving along. I've got a lot today. Next up, a turtle eating a strawberry. Now, was the strawberry red at some point? Or does this turtle particularly like white strawberries? Possibly. You can see he's a little dinged up on his little resin composition body. He's got a little chip, but he is $1. And oh, he does say something right there, 91 something. So maybe 1991 on the little strawberry turtle. And oh, Mary Ellen is in. Oh, I see Zoe in also. I do see Mary Ellen in first at $1 for the turtle. Exactly, Tracy. You could paint him. Yep. Or, you know, there are white strawberries. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. Hope things are going well today. We have Zoe in at 4 for the little turtle. And thank you, Mary Ellen. And we'll count that down for Zoe. Going once, going twice. And sold to Zoe. Thank you. Hello, Denise. Nice to see you. Okay, next up, back to $1 starts. This is a god or goddess. It is purple resin out of a mold. It looks like it's sitting in a lotus leaf. He's missing, he or she is missing an arm. So we only have 3 of the 4 arms. And I didn't have a chance to Google search this to see which Hindu god it is, but it's the elephant. I want to say, what is it? Ganesh. but it is purple resin of some kind, but it is missing one of the arms. So $1 on that. Okay, next up, a ceramic cupcake. Now, it was attached to something. It is a little cupcake, and it has a hole in the top, so you could put like a candle or something in there. It's got like little confetti in the frosting. So something you probably still could put that, on a cupcake, put a candle in it. Hello, Jameen. Nice to see you. So $1 for the cupcake. And oh, yay, Eileen. Oh, that was such a cute pillow. I'm so glad. Yo. There you go. Right there. Good as new. Perfect. And hello, Cripple Creek Farm. Nice to see you. All right. I need a better spot. There, we'll put them there. And again, anything that I have passed on, you want to grab it, just type in something in the chat to get my attention or someone else's attention who's paying attention in the chat. Okay, next up, I have an angel on a swing, but she is missing a hand, which you actually really don't even notice unless I say something about it. But she should have a hand right here, and she doesn't. But she is an angel on a swing. Her wings are great. The swing is great. Hi, Linda. So $1 for the angel. And the angel, if you want to, yep, she can be holding a cupcake also. Okay, next up. This is, you're going to get both of them. You're going to get both of them for $1. One, I think, is peas. And the other is some kind of a bean. Now, I do think these were outside. I did give them a little wash, but you can see they're still a little discolored. What's the flaw? Right here. It's like there's a little clover design on it or some kind of a flower or something. But this one, part of it is chipped off. You are going to get both of them for $1. They're ceramic. That one, it's got like the little hole, and this one's got the little hole there somewhere. And Zoe is in. Hi, Lori. And I am going to count those down for Zoe. Going once, going twice, and sold to Zoe. Thank you. All right, next up for $1 is a very colorful elephant who is missing tusks. No tusks on the elephant. Not sure what it's made out of. And it says something down here, but I do not know what that's saying. Nope, it doesn't go that way. But it is a nice, colorful elephant, but no tusks. Pretty lashes for days. but the tusk could go right there. You can make tusks and put them in there if you feel your elephant needs to have tusks. But there you go. $1 for the elephant. All right, next up is a wreath. Now, this is on some kind of a cardboard. It is glittered. It has a bow. It has some pretty bejewelments. I don't know how to describe it. But that one, $1 for the maybe crafted gold wreath. Now, all of these items will be coming back for the speed round. You'll get one more shot to look at these, but this is probably going to be it for most of these items. And then they're going to be in the donate pile and they're going to be out of here. This is like a man-made resin type stone. And it says, "May God bless you." But we do have a little bit of loss in the green glitter that's there. Now, if you have some green glitter, put a little glue in, put a little glitter in, and you're good as new. But this is like a composite man-made stone. Still could be nice if you have an indoor garden, covered patio. That could be cute. So $1 for that. Okay, next up is a candle. But this candle looks like it had a little melty bit to it. So it doesn't look like it was used, but it does look like it is a little melted. The scent is jasmine. It is soy wax. It does have a really pleasant scent to it. Oops. All right, before things shift out of my control. So it does look like it had a little melting situation. Jasmine candle in a tin. $1. All right, next up. Oh, Lori is in for the candle. Thank you, Lori. And going once. Oh, Zoe came in also, but I do have Lori in first. Thank you, Zoe. So we will count that down for Lori. Going once, going twice. And sold to Lori. Thank you. And oh, Linda, I'm so sorry you came in just after the sold. Guys, if you feel you are lagging, because I am going to be moving pretty quickly, remember, go into your speed that looks like the gear, speed it up, keep doing that throughout the sale. It'll keep you current. I do that all the time when I'm watching a live. All right, next up is a bear. And he is a little shelf sitter. You can see his little feet dangle. His, I don't know, his oar, his fishing rod, something has broken. But he does have a little fish. He's got something in his back pocket. He is a little shelf sitter. And he is $1. And I guess you could just like glue that back on, attach it back on somehow. But that is dangling where it shouldn't. And Linda is in for the bear. Thank you. And going once, going twice. And sold to Linda. Thank you. Hi, Jan. Okay, next up, this is a beautiful Cobalt Japan trinket box. However, the lid has been damaged. It has been broken here and it has been broken down here. I'll show you on this side. There's a break, there's a break, but someone did glue this back together. Did they do the best gluing job? Maybe not. Could it be cleaned up, re-glued maybe? Possibly. It does say on the back, oh, Lunds Lights, that's just who did it. This is probably an otagiri, however you want to pronounce it. And it is a peacock design. So a nice trinket dish. And that one, $1. All right, next up is a beautiful floral plate. It does have a chip. Let me show you. Here is the plate. It's beautiful with the little petals and like this design out here. But right over here, there is a chip. Right there. It does look like it is hand painted. On the back, it is marked Vienna, Austria. So a beautiful plate, just $1. And it does have the chip right there. All right, next for $1. This is a monk, maybe a friar. I don't remember. Maybe friars are the ones that drink beer. But you can see the plate has some wear on it. It's not marked as to who made it, but it is a fun little, I'm going to say friar enjoying a beer. So $1 for the plate. Next up for $1. Oh, all right. Not Father Mouton. Although he probably did enjoy a beer from time to time. I do not have the saucer that goes with this smaller, or I don't have the teacup that goes with the saucer. Now, this is a smaller design, more of a demitasse size. There's nothing wrong with it, just I don't have the teacup that goes with it. It's not marked on the back. So $1 saucer, no teacup. And Lori is in. Now, I do have a teacup that is similar, but it's not. See, I have this teacup, but it does not go with this. It kind of looks like it does, but it does not. But that, we've got Lori in for that one. Thank you, Lori. And going once, going twice. And sold to Lori. Thank you. Now, since I showed this teacup, we're going to sell it also. It is not the teacup that goes with that. It does have some wear on it. But the teacup is $1. And Lori is going to take that one. Thank you, Lori. And let me get you on here. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lori. Thank you. Okay, next for $1, I have a pair of plates. They're like little dishes on the back. Something, I'm going to say French Parisine. But there's some wear on the front. They are beautiful, but they were used a lot. And the gold has worn off from the center on both of them. They are about coaster size. So if you like using these type of dishes for coasters, it would work. Most things would fit on top of that. Maybe not big coffee mugs, but you are going to get the pair. $1 for the little cups. Okay, this one, I have been trying to figure this out. Okay, Lori is in for the little dishes. Thank you, Lori. And going once, going twice. And sold to Lori. Thank you. Okay, I have been trying to figure out what this thing says, but this part is broken off. So here's what it should look like. This has broken off. It looks like it says Scottish King's Borders. And then that looks like it says own. No idea. Here is the back. So it is missing part right here, but no idea. If you're Scottish, know someone who's Scottish, this might make sense to them, but it doesn't make sense to me. But you can have it. $1. All right, next is, did I write down? Oh, I did. And oh, hang on here. I see what I did. Sorry, I realized I had skipped an item. All right, I have got this cute little pony. Now, the pony did have a broken leg. It has been repaired. But look at this cute little pony. And you can have that $1. And Zoe is in for the pony. Isn't that just adorable? But yeah, he had a little boo-boo. And Linda is in for 2 for the little pony. And again, you could leave it, or if you were a skilled repairer, you could probably re-repair that. But he is just so darn cute. And we've got Zoe in for 3. And he is a ceramic piece, probably Japan, even though he's not marked. And we'll see if Linda would like to come in. Or you could wrap, that's true, you could wrap a little bandage on it. All right. Thank you, Linda. Let's see. I'm going to put you right there. And going once, going twice. And sold to Zoe. Thank you. Okay, next up is a copper handle. Handle to what? Is it a handle? Is it just a copper piece to something? Maybe. But you guys are crafty. It is copper. It's a nice piece. It goes to something, but I have no idea what. Now, if you had something and you needed a little copper handle for it, there you go. But it is a nice piece. And again, if you are crafty or handy, you just might use that for something really cool. All right. Next up. Now, I did just kind of recently have these in a sale, but because it kind of fits with this, you're getting one last look at these before they're out of here. So it is a pair of wood fruit. Now, the pair, the lid fits perfectly. It says place your tea light here. So you could use that for a tea light, or you can just display if you have wood fruit. The apple does not fit. This is like two different pieces of fruit that got put together. However, if you are going to just display them, there, you can kind of position this around so it doesn't look like it's out of whack that much. $1 for the pair of fruit. $1. Okay, next. And oh, Zoe is in for the fruit. Thank you, Zoe. And going once, going twice. And sold to Zoe. Thank you. All right, next up for $1, hummingbird magnets. Now, this one, nothing wrong with it other than like maybe a little surface ding or two. This one, hummingbird is missing a wing. Oh, I guess it goes like this. There. So the hummingbird is missing a wing. This hummingbird is fine, but you're going to get both of them for $1. So both of them for $1. And just note, this one is fine. This one's missing a wing. All right. Next up is a porcelain shoe. This one, I think, has a couple of things of damage. You can see that they did like this vine wrapped around, but it does look like part is broken from right here. Very possibly part of the flower in here is also missing. And maybe a petal or two is chipped. Could it be repaired? Possibly with a little clay. You could do a little repair with that. It is a beautiful shoe. And that one's going to be just $1. All right, then if you happen to have a pair or some of these Pyrex storage containers, they are the square glass containers. I have 2 lids. You're going to get both of them for $1. It does have the number 7212PC. And this is 7211PC. Cover for refrigeration, dishwasher safe. But if you have the square Pyrex and you need lids, or you want some backup lids for your Pyrex, these are in great condition, but it is just the lids, and that's $1 for the lids. All right. So that was one time through all the $1 items. And again, if you are, nope, that's not going to work. If you're interested in any of the $1 items and you want to just give a little shout out, feel free to do that at any time during the sale, and I will get your name on that item. But I will bring the $1 items back for the speed round. I'm just going to move them so I can use that space. For the $2 items, all right, there we go. There's the $1. All right, so we are going up to $2. Let me get my start in here. And I have a set. Now, is this a cream and sugar set? I don't know, but that's what I'm going to call it, a cream and sugar set. It does look to be made out of aluminum. Very mid-century. What is wrong with the set? It's the tray. The tray has some discoloration right here. But it is a really cool set. Now, you could repurpose these, use them as planters, put little succulents in here. That would be really cute. And Mary Ellen is in. But yeah, if you're a mid-century decorator, this is a really cool set just to have on display. And when you have the pieces down, you don't see the discoloration on the tray. And thank you, Mary Ellen. And I will count that down. Going once, going twice. And sold to Mary Ellen. Thank you. Now, this, I think, is the pharmacy symbol. It is made out of, I think, metal. It says Midwest on the back. Oh, all right. I will do that. Let me make a note. So yeah, I think this is made, it's painted metal, but the front, let me show you the front. It does have some dings. Now, kind of cool that it shows some wear, but it does have a few dings on it. But I do think that is the pharmacy symbol, and then it does have the hook for hanging. So you can hang it like that. And Zoe is in. Thank you, Zoe. And I will count that down for Zoe. Going once, going twice, and sold to Zoe. Thank you. Hi, Thomas. Joe, there's no room for you today. I am so sorry. That's why I put Joe on the thumbnail of my video today. If you saw that, you got some close-ups of Joe, but I knew I would be filling the table and you wouldn't get a chance to see him today. So I got a little bit in the thumbnail. Next up are this really cute pair of birds. No tail on this one. Tail broken off. But a really, really cute pair of birds. Now the design is just on one side. And then here is the design on the other. Oh, actually his tail looks a little broken off too. But if you're putting them in an assemblage, putting some greenery around them where you're really not going to see the tail, you're not going to notice that they don't have tails. So both of them, really cool birds. You get the pair for $2. All right, next is a cat lacquer box, but it's a little beat up. So let me show you the cat. You can see the ears a little beat up right around the opening of the box. The black, it has some wear to it. It's got some wear. So whatever happened to this thing, it got dinged up a bit. Here is the inside of the box. And it does fit really cool in the back, the tail. It has a little triangle there. So probably India cat lacquer box, little dinged up, and that is $2. All right, what is next? Oh, this white enamel bowl. It does have some wear in the enamel. I know a lot of people just like to use these for displaying. It's got a great shape to it. A little bit of blue on the handle and a blue trim around the edge. There is the bottom. Now, just a reminder, most of these items, they're going to get donated out of here. If they don't find a new home, there's going to be a few that I will keep because they're really cool. But most of these items, they are out of here. And Lori is at 3. Now, this is a really good sized, I don't know, is it a mug? Is it a bowl? Is it a bowl with a handle? And Zoe is at 4. It's a really good size. And thank you, Lori. And we will count that down for Zoe. Going once, going twice, and sold to Zoe. Thank you. All right, a $2 start. And this is just a saucer. I do not have the teacup for this. It is a beautiful reticulated saucer. It has gold painting, kind of like snowflakes, on top of kind of a grayish silver luster. This is by Lefton. So it is hand painted by Lefton. Just the saucer, no teacup. No damage to the saucer. I just don't have the teacup. And thank you, Lori. And I will get Lori for that one. And going once, going twice. And sold to Lori. Thank you. All right, now this next one, I do have a teacup and a saucer, but the inside, I'll show you. These two, you can feel them. They're like little chips out of the porcelain, or is this bone china? Probably bone china. So because of that, I would say probably not for drinking, but if you're going to use them for a plant, for a candle, for display purposes only, there you go. So you are going to get the teacup and the saucer, and they are standard china out of England. Oh, that one has a crack in it too. Sorry. That's right. That one has a crack, and it has like the two little spots in there that seem like little breaks. But again, you can repurpose these, use them for other things. And thank you, Lori. And I will count that down for Lori. Going once, going twice, and sold to Lori. Thank you. All right, I've got another teacup and saucer. This one, though, has a dark spot. Let me find it. It's right here. I don't know what this is, but it's not something that I can scrub out. So just know it has that dark spot. I think that is the only dark spot on here that I see. This is made in England. Here is the saucer. Oh, here we go. So royal blue ironstone, Enoch Wedgwood. So this is really good stuff. It just has a dark spot right there. So teacup and saucer, and that is $2. Oops. Stay there. Okay. Next is a copper mug. This says Tivoli Brewing Company. The copper mug does have some wear on it. Let me see if I can. It's not quite showing. Well, let's see. It has a dent right there. Let me try to find some of the wear. Let's see, right there. There's a little wear. There's a couple little scratch, a little spot right there. It's hard on the copper because my lighting illuminates it and you can't quite see everything. There's a little scratch there, a little bit of wear here. So it does have some wear on it. Here's the inside. The inside actually looks really good. Here is the bottom that says solid copper. So $2 for the copper mug. And it's just got a little wear on the outside. All right, next is a wood box. Here's the area of wear on it. It's got a chip in the corner right here. So let me show you that little chip. Is a wood box from Budapest. And here you can see the corner. And then here is the damaged corner. It's cute. It's like a little book, little books. There's the bottom. The inside has a little mirror. And then there is the inside there. It does look like it was a it's like a little puzzle box. Where there is the lock. So it goes down, and then right there is the lock where you can like unlock it. Although I don't know how you get in there once it's locked because you can't lift that up. It's a confusing puzzle box. But that's $2. Thank you, Sue. Next is a silver plate, ? Don't know what this is made of. It is a wine coaster. It does have a ring around it. So right where my hand is going, up here and around there. It does have a ring. Could you polish that out? Maybe. It is a beautiful wine coaster. And it is just $2. But it is that nice big wine coaster. Hi, Cheryl. So that is 2. Hi, M. Bates. And M. Bates is in for the wine coaster. Thank you. And going once, going twice. And sold to M. Bates. Thank you. And for people who are just popping in, everything I'm showing has some kind of damage on it. Prices are as low as I can go on these. And things that don't sell, unless they are something really, really super cool, they're going in the donate pile and they're going to be out of here. Hi, Sarah Lee. So if you see something you like, you're on the fence about it, you'll have, your time watching the sale. I'll also recap everything in tomorrow's video. But then, then these things will be out of here. All right, next, this possibly another silver plate item with a good polish. This could be really, really cool. And Lois for the cat. Yes, Lois. Thank you. Let me get you for the cat. And I'm going to put a sold in there for Lois. And that is going to you. Thank you, Lois. So this silver, maybe silver plate. It's a beautiful oval bowl tray. I don't see that it has a maker on the back, but if you want to polish that up, it could probably be spectacular. There is a little design right here in the corner, and Zoe is in. Thank you, Zoe. And then it has a beautiful edge on it, and then it has that same mark in this corner. So really a beautiful piece. Maybe just needs a little TLC. And I'm going to get Zoe's name on that one. Thank you, Zoe. There it is. Going once, going twice, and sold to Zoe. Thank you. All right, next for $2, a hippo. This is a ceramic hippo. It's a bank. It does have its little plug in the bottom. He's from Japan. He just has a little wear on him. So let me show you some of the spots. Like right here, he's got some wear. He's got a little discoloration in the paint. He's got a little wear on his arm. And again, a little discoloration in the paint just over time. There you can see a little more discoloration. But these are not always easy to find. They weren't meant to last. So, finding them in semi-decent condition, pretty good. And thank you, Mary Ellen. And going once, going twice, and sold to Mary Ellen. Thank you. All right, next is a tin tray. It has some scratches on it. Has a scratch right here and a couple of scratches down here. Little discoloration. I did try washing this with a little soap right there, and there was another spot too. Is it here? Might be over here. This is called Primroses and Violets. It does have a purple design on the outside. Primroses and Violets. I think it is a tin tray. It's Barrett ware, made in England. Primroses and Violets. And M. Bates is in. Thank you. I figured if somebody is a tin collector, maybe they don't have this one. It's always fun sometimes to find ones, maybe with a little damage. Use it as a placeholder until you find, the pristine one to take its place. But thank you, M. Bates. And going once, going twice. And sold to M. Bates. Thank you. All right. Next up is a big tray that has some surface scratches and wear on it. But this is a really cool metal tray. But let me get in close and show you, like around the edge there. It has some wear. It kind of looks like a piece of lace on top. But there's more. There's more damage on this one. So be prepared. Up here, I want to make sure I'm finding it. There's damage right here. There's scratches. Oh, you're not going to be able to see those. I'll have to turn it upside down maybe. Right along here, there's some wear. You can see there's some wear right here. For goodness sake. And then there's some wear over here. Again, this is a really spectacular tray. It is thicker than a tin tray. It could still be made out of tin, just really thick. But isn't that spectacular? It is gorgeous. Now, I'm not sure what kind of bird that's supposed to be in the center. But it's such a cool effect that it looks like lace put over there. But thank you, M. Bates. Let's see, get that right there. And let me get your name in here. Going once, going twice. And sold to M. Bates. Thank you. All right, so those are the $2 items, and just like with the $1 items, I will be bringing them back for the speed round. But if you want to grab any before the speed round, just let me know. Here, I'm just moving a couple things a little closer. Okay. There. So we are going to go up to $3 items. And start off for $3. Oops. I keep this in the bag so I don't lose the piece. But this is a really cool, maybe aquarium piece. It has the little like clown fish. One of them, the little tail broke off. And I think it's this guy here. His little tail broke off. But it's like there's no point in repairing it and then shipping it and having it break off again. So I'm going to sell it. You at home, when you get this, can glue that back on. But it is a really fun little clown fish figurine composite. And that is $3. I'm going to keep that in the bag so I keep the little tail there. And Lori is going to take that one. Thank you, Lori. And going once, going twice. And there. Sold to Lori. Thank you. All right, next up is made of stone. Yep, this is a stone rhino. He has a broken front horn. So that's his damage, but he is solid stone. He does have some weight to him because he's pretty big. But his front horn is partially missing. But whatever stone this is, I see Lois in first at 3. What do I want to say? It is malachite. Is that malachite? I think it might be. That's a pretty big piece. But because he's got the missing horn. But if you're looking at him like this, you really don't notice that the horn is missing that much because there's still enough of it on there that it looks kind of how it should. And thank you, Denise. And we've got Lois for 5. And we'll count that down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Lois. Thank you, Lois. Thank you, Denise. All right. Next, I have a perfume bottle. It's going to start at $3. And what happened on this one is that it has a crystal that goes on the top that broke off. So the crystal broke off. This is a frosted glass bottle. Now it also, I know it's got kind of 2 things going with it. It also should be attached better, like glued into the base. and it's really not. So it's got kind of two things going on, but you can see it is glass. It is frosted glass. The lid is metal. It does have a glass dauber. Surprisingly, the dauber is still in great shape inside here. But you just need to reattach it to the base, attach the crystal to the top, and you've got a fantastic little perfume bottle. And Jamie is in. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie, has the mail started moving again? I hope it has. I hope you guys are getting your mail again, and that the strike is over. And thank you, Jamie. And going once, going twice. And sold to Jamie. Thank you. Okay, this ceramic basket. Not marked, or maybe it is marked, but you just really can't read it. My guess is that this is Italian because it is really, really chunky ceramic, but two of the leaves, or at least two of the leaves, right here, we have a break. And right here, we have a little chip. Oh, that's great, Jamie. Now, the other two leaves, I think, are in good condition. I think so. Oh, good. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. This, I didn't have a chance to clean that off. That's like just a little residue, but a really, really thick woven basket. And the only damage right on the leaves, that leaf and a little bit on the other leaf, but otherwise a beautiful ceramic basket. And I think Lois is in for this one first. And again, I can't read that, but my guess would be that it says Italy on it because it seems like it's Italian, just from how thick it is and how beautiful. I mean, that's pottery that's woven. I mean, that's some skill right there. That is some serious skill. And then that, I just didn't have a chance to wash that little bit off. And M. Bates at 4. Yeah, it's beautiful. And again, just the two leaves, and it's these two leaves right here. Oh, this one looks like maybe it had a repair. Sorry. That one does look like it had a bigger repair. And then this one right here. But again, who's looking that close at it? I mean, who's in your business that much? Hopefully nobody. They're just looking at it and going, "Oh, what a beautiful basket." And we've got Lois at 5 and M. Bates at 6. And just a reminder, everything I'm selling today has either a little bit of damage or is a set, but I don't have the set. There's something with each piece. Thank you, Lois. And there. And also, if it doesn't sell, unless it's something super spectacular that I feel is worth hanging on to, it is going to go in the donate pile. So just an FYI. Going once, going twice, and sold to M. Bates. Thank you, M. Bates. Thank you, Lois. Let's see. $3 start. And I have a fairy. Now, this is a really cute little fairy, but her wings have fallen off. You can see where they go. When she has her wings, she looks a little something like this. So again, something I could glue them on, but then they could come off again in transit. So it's just easier for me to ship it like this. And then when you get it, to put it back together and not risk, breaking it further. But yeah, she is on little springs and she moves. And thank you, Lori. Yeah, she is really cute. And then here's her pretty little wings. And they tuck right up in there. And I will now you come here. There. We'll count that down for Lori. Going once, going twice, and sold to Lori. Thank you. All right, this is some kind of a holder made out of brass. Does it go like this? I don't know, but you have 3 screws you could put in there. Does it go like this? And then you put something in there and then it holds it like this. I don't know, but it's some kind of a brass holder. This does not go out any further. It stops right there. So $3 for the brass holder of some kind. All right, next is probably Chinese. Yep, there it is, China. I thought it was Chinese. It is a little pot, probably a little incense pot. But the reason why it's here, because it's a little dirty on the inside. That's why. This is here because I just don't know what the heck it is. But this one, the little pot, yeah, it's just a little dirty on the inside. Again, probably incense, but really cute. If you have a little fairy garden, that could be really cute in there. And we've got Lois in for 3. Thank you, Lois. Hi, Erin. So let me get Lois on that. And going once. Oh, M. Bates, I see that you came in, but we do have Lois in for 3. So while we see if M. Bates would like to come in for 4 or higher for the little brass pot, I'll just remind everybody, Aaron Proctor is working on getting watch hours on his channel. So if you have any spare time tonight, tomorrow, go onto his channel, click on one of the playlists, and just let it run in the background on a computer. And just give him the watch hours. Greatly appreciated. And all right, M. Bates, we'll ask Lois. Lois, can you confirm that you are in for the pot or if you are in for the brass hook? So we'll have Lois If you're still with us, Lois, if you could confirm if it is for the brass pot or for the hook. For the pot. Thank you, Lois. And M. Bates is at 4. Thank you. And yeah, everybody's really been helping Aaron get his watch hours up. So thank you all so much for helping him. And if you're not subscribed, hey, go to Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, and subscribe. And yeah, click on a playlist and help him get his watch hours up. And thank you, Lois. And I am going to count that down for M. Bates. Going once, going twice, and sold to M. Bates. And Zoe, just give us a thumbs up if you're okay, or if you need any assistance, let us know. Now, if that were Jan, I would just say that there was a cat that walked across the keyboard. All right, next up for $3 is a golfing trophy. So a golfing trophy. Now, this little piece came off of the back here. So that was on here originally, right in that spot. This does have an engraving, but you are going to get it in here. Let me show you the inside. It does look like it was used maybe as a little catch-all. Maybe keys were in here or something like that. But here's the engraving. First annual PepsiCo Inc. 1966 golf tournament. 4th flight winner. What the 4th flight was, I don't know, but kind of cool. It's a PepsiCo. And then it does come with this, and that is what was back there. And the goods girl is in on that one. Thank you. And we will count that down. Going once, going twice. And sold to the goods girl. Thank you. All right, this does have some chips. I'm going to tell you, it is really hard to find these that don't have chips. It is Denton china out of England. It is bone china. It's a beautiful shoe with flowers, like little pansies in here, but there are petals that are broken. So yeah, it is always so hard to find these that don't have any broken petals. So yep, this one does have some broken petals. It is a beautiful shoe. I love the black with the colors. It is so pretty. But yes, broken petals on here on the bone china flowers. So $3 for that. All right, next for $3 is a pyrography box. The top was not finished. If you're a pyrographer or an amateur pyrographer or want to try your hand at pyrography, there you go. So everything is pretty much done on here except the top. Now the image is in here. It just hasn't been fired, but it is a beautiful roses image that is on here. Now let me show you the rest of the box. Here are some cherries, some flowers, some more cherries, or I guess it goes like this. But this is where it opens. And then here is what could be the top or the bottom. This is what the other side looks like. It's just that this has been fired and the other side has not been. It is also missing a little piece right here. But let me show you the opening on this. So it has metal on both ends, and then it actually like slides open on the top. How wide? Let me get a measurement on here. The inside, is that it? The inside of the box, 4.5 inches by 9.5 inches are the inside dimensions of the box. 4.5 by 9.5. And hi, Lou. And Lois is in. Thank you, Lois. So you have the cherries, the flowers, the more cherries, the more flowers. So you can see the two designs. And then this side is fired. And this side, the design is there. It just needs to be fired. And thank you, Jameen. And we will count that down for Lois. Oops. Okay, we'll put you over there. All right. So going once, going twice, and sold to Lois. Thank you. All right, $3 start. And I have a little Dickens Village house that does have a broken bottom or part of the bottom on it. So it does come in the box. It is a Dickens Village ceramic candle holder, but you can't use this as a candle holder anymore, unfortunately, or at least not a wax candle. You could with a tea light candle, but let me show you. So here is the house, and all around this way, the house looks great, but there is a piece, and you can see the bottom has been broken. It's still intact. You could use a battery operated candle in here. You could figure out exactly where this piece came from and put it back in there. But if it's just going to sit, it's going to look fantastic. It's just that bottom part of the ceramic has been broken. So you just can't use it for wax candles anymore. So $3 for the Dickens. Oh, did I get that one? No, I forgot that one. See, I always end up forgetting one. Okay. All right. Well, we will do, yep, we'll do this one next. So this is silver plate, I think. It is a nice little pedestal bowl, little pedestal server. Hi, Bonnie. I saw your note. I was sending you good wishes. because nobody wants a root canal. No, I hope it went well. I hope you're resting comfortably. What's the issue with this? I noticed there's like a little pitting right in the center here. So a couple of dark spots right in the center. So I decided to go ahead and put this one in the sale for $3 start. Yeah, it is hardly noticeable, but it's there. So I thought I would. Oh, wonderful. That's always good news. So a nice little bonbon server. But it has that, oh, it's got a spot out here too. Where did it go? There was another little dark spot right here. Oh, there it is. So it's got a couple of little pitting spots on it. So $3 for that. And then the one that I forgot is a large plate, but it has a stress crack in it. This is 10 1/4 inches. So because it has a stress crack in it, don't put a plate hanger on this if you want to display it. Let me show you where the crack is. So it kind of comes right here across this little corner. And then I think there's another little branch off of it. That's a little bit of a stress crack. Do I see it on the back? Not really. I don't really see it on the back, but it is a beautiful plate. But because it has, to me, what looks like a little stress crack, for display purposes only, just don't put a plate hanger on it. It has a beautiful cobalt border. Again, right here is where that stress crack is. Beautiful flowers. I think these are transfer. I don't know. Is it hand painted? No, I think it's transfer. It's transfer flowers, but beautiful cobalt. It doesn't say where it was made. I would guess like Bavaria or Austria, one of those. But that's just $3 for the plate. All right. So those are the $3 items. Next up. All right, next up, I actually don't have $4. We're going right to $5. I'm just going to move things a smidge closer. Oh, and this. Let's get this out of the way. All right. So we are going up to $5. And I have a pair of cute Japan bonnet girls. They are ceramic pieces. They're like, reminds me of like having a slumber party. Now, one of them has been repaired, and it's going to take me a sec to figure out which one it is because it's actually a really good repair. They have little felt on the bottom, but they are the Japan bonnet girls with lashes for days. I don't think it's this one because I don't see the repair. But you're going to get both of them for $5. And let me see if I can find it on this one. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there it is. So right there across the arm, there was a little break. And I think it went all the way across. So the arms did come like it probably flopped over, but there is the break. So you are going to get both of these fantastic Japan bonnet girls, $5 for the pair. And the one has actually a really good repair on it. All right, next for $5 is a ceramic pig. Now, he should have a little lid on the back, probably where his little tail is, but he does not have a lid. So use him for, your kitchen sponge, your little scrubber. He is cute. Denise, I don't know if he is a 7-inch pig. Let me check. Let me check if he's 7 inches. No, he's just a 6-inch pig, Denise. Who remembers the 7-inch pig? I do. And we've got Linda in at 6. Oh, hang on. We've got Linda in first at 6 for the cute little ceramic pig. Great colors to match, a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, and yes, he would make a great planter. And thank you, Denise. And I will count that down for Linda. So going once, going twice, and sold to Linda. Thank you. All right, the next piece I have for a $5 start, I actually think this one was damaged when it was made and that they repaired it and then put the glaze on top. So it's one of these lovely 3-section dishes. You could consider it maybe a nappy because it has a little handle on it. It is made by Yukago, made in Japan. But here's where I think it was damaged and repaired, which is this piece right here. And you can see there's a little line right here. So I think it was damaged by Yukago, and then they repaired it. They put the glaze on top, and then they just left it. But I do think that piece was broken off and then glazed over because you can't see the repair on it. But that's just my thought, that it was damaged during production. It has the beautiful yellow flowers on it. And yep, that's what I think happened. And it looks just a little wonky. So, yep, it's in the sale. $5 start for this beautiful piece. And you can see that there is that little line there. So $5, there you go. That can be yours. Next for $5, this is a pair of very, very old drinking glasses. Probably the early 1900s. I don't know if they would go back to Victorian, but hand painted drinking glasses was kind of a very late Victorian into the early Edwardian period. They were very popular. These have been used. They have been washed a lot. And there is some wear. So there is a gold band here, but it has been worn down a lot. There are some pretty hand-painted flowers, but there's a little wear on them. There is a little bit of an optic design in the glass. And then here you can see this part has really suffered the most. Whatever gold design was down here where your hands tend to be a lot, that's where you really see the wear. These are in great shape. There's no chips or cracks to them, no flea bites around the rim, just some wear to the paint. So very old, antique. They do not glow though. No glowing on these, and you will get the pair of drinking glasses, $5. And yes, they are. It's green glass. They are drinking glasses. No chips, no cracks, no flea bites. Something from possibly the, again, late Victorian, Edwardian period when hand painting glasses was really quite a thing. Yep, they just have some fading on them. That's all. Otherwise, they're great. They're in wonderful condition. All right, so up next, I have two figurines by an artist named John Perry. Now, if you want to go look up John Perry, you will find that his stuff sells for a lot of money. And it is a driftwood, and then he puts these little figurines on them. Here it is, John Perry. This one has a little damage on it. So we have like these dolphin figurines. This dolphin looks like it's missing part of the fin right there. So absolutely beautiful driftwood figurine, John Perry. And again, if you want to look that up, they go for a lot of money. I don't know what state he's from. Or if I did know, I don't remember. But you get these beautiful white dolphins, and I think that just needs a little cleaning. I don't think I had a chance to clean that. And thank you, Lori. And M. Bates is in for $6. And again, the only thing I can find is that this one, the fin looks like it should look a little more like this. And it's like a little baby dolphin, and part of the fin is missing. And we'll see if Lori would like to go to 7 or higher. And Lori is at 8. And that again is John Perry. And the big dolphin is beautiful. That is in great shape. Absolutely gorgeous. M. Bates at 9. And Lori is at 10. And Karen, you might be lagging just a little bit. Oh, no internet. I'm sorry. But did you get your sandwiches, Karen? Hi, Gatita. And M. Bates at 11. And it's a beautiful piece of driftwood. And each one kind of unique because, different pieces of driftwood give you, slightly different effects. And Lori is at 12. And then it is attached with a little piece of metal right there. M. Bates at 13. And I don't know what this is made out of. It doesn't quite feel ceramic, but there is almost a little bit of like a grit to it. So I'm not 100% sure what he used to create them. And we've got M. Bates at 13. And thank you, Lori. And I will count that down for M. Bates. And going once, going twice. And sold to M. Bates. Thank you. All right, I do have another figurine by John Perry. This one, the damage is just a little more obvious. It is going to have a $5 start, and it is orcas. So it is a little bigger. There are 2 orcas on here, but this one, the damage is a little more obvious because one entire fin has come off. So I'll show you the other orca right there. Now, if you have it facing this way, no one's going to see that this is the one that has broken off. The other orca in great shape. Here is the John Perry tag on it. And a little bigger piece of driftwood on this one. And again, that broken fin is towards the back. So if you're looking this way, you are not going to see the broken fin. And Lori is in. Thank you, Lori. And this one does have also the little felt bottom protectors there. And M. Bates came in at 6. So that one has the John Perry. It does need a little dusting. And Lori is at 8. And again, if you're looking this way, you're not going to see the broken fin on that top one. M. Bates at 9. And there is a close-up of the broken fin. And another beautiful piece of driftwood. Lori is at 10. Lots of character in the wood that he uses for these figurines. Lots of coloration, lots of texture. M. Bates at 11. And hello, Maritza. Lori is at 12. And the beautiful orcas. M. Bates at 13. And thank you, Lori. And we'll count that down for M. Bates. Going once, going twice, and sold to M. Bates. Thank you, M. Bates. Thank you, Lori. All right, next item I have is a beautiful pink floral bowl. It does have a little wear on the gold and a little bit of, I don't know if it's paint or transfer. I think it's transfer. Yeah, it's transfer. And there is just a little bit of color loss in the transfer. So let me show you the bowl. And then just around the edging, there's a little bit of paint loss on the gold. Again, probably just from wiping it down. And then in the flower itself, there's a couple of spots I noticed of some paint loss or transfer color loss. They're not overly noticeable, but they are there. Let me find one of the spots. Oh, it's like right there. Okay. So like right here, that little white spot right there, that is the color loss from the transfer. This bowl is Dresden. It does have some crazing on it. This is just a little extra paint that someone got on the outside. So a beautiful Dresden bowl, a little bit of wear on the gold, a little bit of color loss on the transfer. So just want to point that out, but $5 for the bowl. All right, next is a puzzle box. However, I did get it open. I did solve the puzzle box. I was just kind of done at that point. I was not going to put it back together, and I was not going to, because it had been difficult enough to shimmy, 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 shimmy all the pieces. I said, you know what? The new owner can figure that out. So here is the solution to the puzzle box. Yep, this piece goes right in here. And that closes. And once that closes, this goes up and in and over. And this side does a little something, something. And then this side goes back up and does a little something, something. And then it's closed. And you can put whatever you want in there. And the next person can figure out how to open it up to get to the goodies on the inside. So for those of you that like to solve puzzle boxes, here you go. No, Thomas, this is all I'm going to show you. That's what I just said. Here's the solution. You put it back together. There you go. And thank you, Gatita. It's coming to you just like this, and you can put it back together. So going once, going twice, and sold to Gatita. Thank you. Next up is a hen and rooster. The rooster does have a chip in his beak. Now, it's not a lot of damage, but they're gold, composite. And I went, you know what? I'm going to put them in the sale because the gold loss on his beak is kind of obvious. So you are going to get the pair of composite roosters and hens. Oh, rooster also has a little damage on the back end there. There we go. The hen looks to be in good shape. So a little touch-up paint on the rooster. And there you go. $5 for the pair. All right, I've got another floral display. Oh, Linda for the rooster and hen. Thank you, Linda. And going once, going twice. And sold to Linda. Thank you. All right, another floral display. This one is by Adderley Bone China. It's going to start at $5. Now, I don't think any of the petals are broken, but I did see some leaves broken. So let me get in here, and I think the tip here is broken. This leaf is broken, but the flowers look intact. Over here, I think a little chip off the leaf, but the rose looks intact. These leaves look good, and these flowers, maybe one little chip there, but the flowers actually look really good. And then here is the top flower. So this one in pretty good shape. Just a few of the leaves that have little tips gone. So $5. And this one is by Adderley. And I'll show you the bottom. Adderley, one of the more premier bone china companies out of England. Very high quality from Adderley. So $5 for that. All right, then I have a shoe. Now the shoe has one petal that is broken, and it's not the roses. The roses are in good shape. The flowers on top, I think, is that where it's broken? That might be where it's broken. Let me double check. I know there was one and I couldn't exactly remember. Yep, it is that one. So this one flower is broken, but all of the others are in good condition. And it's a beautiful shoe. It's got a nice luster on it. And here is the bottom. So there you go. Beautiful shoe, $5. All right. This little grouping here, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 of these. And oh, Jan is going to take the shoe. Thank you, Jan. I'm just going to move these things. There we go. All right. Thank you, Jan. Yeah, Sarah Lee, it does look like a real shoe, doesn't it? Good observation. And going once, going twice, and sold to Jan. Thank you. All right, so I have 5 of these pin money purse banks. Unfortunately, there is a little flaw with each one of these, which, if you know anything about these little pin money banks, these go for big, big bucks, even with little flaws on them. There are some hardcore collectors of these, and I've got 5 of them. They're going to start at just $5 each. They actually are little banks. This one was made by Norcrest, Japan. And there is a little bit of pedal damage on it. Let's see, I think just those 2 pedals right there, right there. But it is pin money. So here is the back. So this one is the pink Norcrest, and that is $5. And look at this. I mean, it looks like a little handbag. These are amazing. So there's your first choice, the pink Norcrest. Next up is also a pink one. It's only identified with a, oh, M. Bates is going to take the pink Norcrest. Thank you, M. Bates. Need to find a good spot to put those there. All right, going once, going twice, and sold to M. Bates. Thank you. Now, the next one I have is also pink. It is only identified as J313. It did have a sticker, but that is long gone. This one, again, a couple of petals are damaged. And again, it looks like a beautiful handbag. Now, this one has 1 rhinestone here and 1 missing rhinestone. So that one is also $5 for the pin money bank. And again, those 2 petals right there have the damage. All right, next up is a blue one. This one is marked Japan on the bottom. It's also pin money. Let's see. What was the damage on this one? Oh, 1 petal in the back. Right there in the back. That one is the only one, I believe, that has damage. A little bit of wear on the gold on top. And Cheryl in for the blue one. And that one is Japan. So thank you, Cheryl. I will get you for the blue one. And going once, going twice. And sold to Cheryl. Thank you. All right, the next one I have is green. It does not have any flowers on it. So no marking on the bottom. It isn't a mint green. It is missing, I think, let's see. It does have rhinestones. It is missing one rhinestone. So no flowers on this one, just one missing rhinestone. And oh, nope, one other one from the top. There is the top. This one also looks like a fabulous little handbag. And that one, $5 for the mint green. And then I have one more. This one is also pink. It's a little different style. So instead of having like the little top like this, all the others have that top. This one has like a little handle top. This one, I do believe this flower is missing, I think, a lot of petals. There's a missing rhinestone right there. Pin money. Here is the back. Let's see. Looks like all the rhinestones are there. This side is missing a couple of rhinestones, not marked on the bottom. So this one, a little different style handbag, but still pin money. And that one is $5. And Cheryl is in for the pink one. Thank you, Cheryl. And I'll count that down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Cheryl. Thank you. Okay, next up is a little set. Let me get it up here. This is going to start at $5. It is a salt, pepper, and probably mustard set. And oh, and the green one. All right. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. I've got you for the green one. And here I'll put a sold in there. All right. So Dutch girls, here's the flaw. One of the Dutch girls is missing. Oh, she's missing part of her little flip out. It must be this gal. It must be right here because one of them is missing the little flip. So that's her right there. And there was some damage to this gal and she was repaired. There, right there, you can see the repair. But let me show you. You take that out and she is like the salt. You put that back in. Here is the pepper. And again, she's just missing that little flip. And then this one has the little hole in the back for the mustard, probably, but she has been repaired. But let me show you the front. So $5 for them. Fantastic little Dutch girls. And there's a little handle in the back for you to hold them. And hi, Gritty Gret. Thank you. I will get you for this set. And going once, going twice. And sold to Gritty Gret. Thank you. All right. Next, one last at $5, and that is a picture. Yes, $5 for a picture. There is on this side, when you look, you can see a little bit of water damage on that side. This is a wonderful wood frame and a beautiful vase and floral picture. I don't know where my other ruler is, so I will use this one. It is 17 by 13. So 17 by 13, and it is finished in the back, and there's no damage. No damage that I could see in the back. But right here, there is that little bit of water damage. So just $5 for that one. All right, I've got a couple more pieces that are going to start at $10. And then we are going to do the speed round recap of everything still available. So let me get my $10 start in here. All right, this is by Hull, right? Or Hall. Nope, this is Hull. This is a beautiful double handle vase. Now, what happened with this one? Why is it in the sale? Right up on top here, this piece broke off and it has been repaired. Right there. But this is a beautiful vase by Hull. It has different designs on each side. Here is the other floral design. Here is the Hull. And that is $10. And it has the chip out right there on the top. All right, next up for $10. I don't remember who made this one, but it is a beautiful fan vase. Now, what is wrong with this one? Minor. Very, very minor. Let me even find it here. All right. There is a chip right down in the corner. And on this side, there is a chip on the top and a chip in the corner. So that's what's wrong with this one. It is a pink. It is beautiful. $10 for the ceramic fan vase. And then I've got one more. And this is a Royal Hager. It is in a beautiful sage green. It is the ballerina. It's also kind of a fan vase. The flaw on this one is a chip in the back, but that is in the back. You don't see it here, but that one is by Royal Hager. And I've got M. Bates in at 10. I also see Denise in for 10. It is not marked, but it is accredited to Royal Hager. And Denise at 12. And you have the beautiful ballerina. And then, yeah, the chip in the back. But again, who's looking at the back when you could have your plant or your flowers right there, fanned in the back? And yeah, Sarah Lee, it is a really pretty, like sage green color. It's really nice. And M. Bates at 13. And there's the bottom. It just has the kiln marks on it. Denise at 15. M. Bates at 16. Denise at 20. And thank you, M. Bates. And I will count that down for Denise. Going once, going twice, and sold to Denise. Thank you. All right. So that was a one time through everything. Yeah, I had a lot because I figured why not? And oh, the pink one. You'd like the pink one, M. Bates? Absolutely. Let me get you for that one. It is also a beautiful mid-century vase. So thank you for that. All right. So we are now going to do the speed round. And I'm going to go through all of the items that are still available. Remember, a lot of these pieces, if they don't sell today or, overnight with people watching the video tomorrow, they will be in the donate pile to be out of here. Some items are really cool. I will keep them for a little bit longer, but a lot of them, this is low prices and a good opportunity to pick up some fun things for crafting or to use elsewhere. All right, so we are going to start with a free item. This is a teapot magnet that's missing the handle. Yep, it's missing it. It is a magnet teapot, and it is, it's probably missing the top too. But again, if someone wants to use this for crafting, it is it's free item number one. Free item number one for the slightly broken teapot. But again, if you're an assemblage person, you might have a use for that. Next up, a one-arm Homeco bear. Yep, she just has one arm, but she can read with one arm. She is a free item. Free item number 2. She is by Homeco. She's a free item number 2. Next is the bell. This is a green dragon bell. It has a chip right on the inside there, but it does have a bell inside. Let me get it to there. $1 number 5. $1 number 5. The purple resin ganache. I cannot remember which one this is. Missing an arm. And thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl for number 5. This is a purple resin, and it is $1 number 7. $1 number 7. The ceramic cupcake. Yep, it was attached to something. It has a hole on top, maybe for a birthday candle. It is a cupcake with like little confettis on top. That is $1 number 8. The angel on a swing. She is missing a hand right there. She is $1 number 9. The colorful elephant. No tusks. This is $1 number 11. $1 number 11 for the elephant, no tusk. The gold wreath. It does have some bling on it. It's made out of cardboard. And Cheryl, I think you were number 11. I'm going to take a guess. Oops. What am I hitting? There we go. Yeah, number 11. Thank you. The cardboard wreath is $1 number 12. This is a composite rock. It's not a real rock. It's a man-made rock. It says, "May God bless you," but it does have a little glitter loss on it. This is $1 number 13. Trinket box, probably by Otto-Trisha. The top was broken into 3 pieces, but it was repaired. And thank you, Linda. Linda for number 13. Thank you. The peacock trinket box is $1 number 16. So let me show you the repair on the inside. You can see the 3 lines where it was broken. Here you can see the 3 lines where it was broken. But just in case you are a peacock collector and you don't have this shape yet, you can keep it in your collection till you find a nicer one. $1 number 16. $1 number 17 for the plate. So this is a beautiful Vienna, Austria, I think hand-painted plate, but it has a chip right here. Right there, it has a chip. It is marked Vienna, Austria. It is $1, number 17. And it is a light blue color. So $1, number 17. All right, $1, number 18 for the monk or the friar with the beer. There is some wear in the paint, and it's not marked, but the friar is $1, number 18. Let's see. Oh, the Scottish King's border. It's metal, and I believe this says Scottish King's border and then own. I don't know, but you can see this part is broken off. Here is the back. Thank you, M. Bates, for number 18. Thank you. This is $1, number 22. $1, number 22 for that one. $1, number 23 for the copper handle. So don't know what it's for, what it goes to. It is made out of copper. $1, number 23. A pair of hummingbird magnets. This one is good, maybe just a couple of surface bumps on it. This one is missing a wing. Let's see, does it go that way? Yeah, this way. It's missing a wing, but you will get the pair of them. $1, number 25 for the hummingbirds. The white porcelain shoe. Here it is. So it looks like there was a twig right here that has broken off because it is a very twig themed shoe. And it does look like part of the flowers inside here has broken off. So $1, number 26 for the shoe. $1, number 26. And then I have the pair of Pyrex lids. So these are for the rectangular storing. They're glass. I think you can use them in the oven. You can put them in the refrigerator and store with them. Here are the numbers. Here, let me get that big. And so if you want to check on that, this is 7212. And this one is 7211. They are for the square Pyrex storage. They are $1, number 28 for those. All right, for $2, I have the pair of birds. Both of them are missing part of their tails. But if you're using them in a display or an assemblage, you can camouflage that. The design is just on one side. And for the pair, they are $2, number 31. This is by Enoch Wedgwood. It is a teacup and saucer, but there is a dark spot right there. So there's a dark spot. It's beautiful, blue and white. There's blue and white. Here is the Enoch Wedgwood mark. It is ironstone. And this is $2, number 36. $2, number 36 for the pair. This is a copper mug. It does have some wear spots on the outside and it has a dent. It is Tavali and it's $2, number 37. So there is the dent. And then it does have, like right here, it's got a little bit of wear. Oops, where did it go? Okay, well, there's one spot right there. And there's another couple of spots. It is really hard to see in the copper. There's like a little scratch and a couple of spots. The inside looks good. So that one was $2, number 37. This is a little box from Budapest. The corner is out on this one. Somehow it's like a little puzzle box for the key. This one is $2, number 38. All right, for $3, the brass holder, some kind of a hook, a holder, pretty heavy duty. And thank you, Cheryl. I see Cheryl first for 38. Thank you. The holder is $3, number 49. And I guess you could use it this way or you could use it this way. I don't know what it's supposed to hold or how you're supposed to use it, but there you go. $3, number 49. And 36 also. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Gotcha for that one. Let's see. Next is the, so this is a black porcelain shoe with pansies that, yes, do have some broken petals. This is $3, number 52. $3, number 52. It is bone china made by Denton, but there are broken petals. So $3, number 52. The Dickens Village, that little house, $3, number 54. It does have the slightly broken bottom. Let me show you that one again. Looking at it this way, it looks fantastic, but it does have a broken bottom. So no wax candles on this one. You could still use a battery tea light, but no wax candles. That one was $3, number 54. $3, number 55 for the silver plated pedestal little bonbon dish. It does have a little pitting on it. See if you can see those little black marks right there. There are a few of them throughout. There's another one right there. This is $3, number 55. And then the one I forgot to put on here, which is $3, number 77 for this beautiful plate. This is transfer. It's not hand painted. I don't know who made it, but it does have a stress crack in it right up here. And thank you, M. Bates, for 55. Here, I'll put it here so you can see it kind of goes right here. Although I don't see it in the back, it is a little stress crack. And this is $3, number 77 for the 10-inch plate. Let's see. Oh, the bonnet girls, the big bonnet girls. So cute from the 70s. She had a break right across the front where her arms are. They are from Japan. You are going to get the pair of them for $5, number 56. The pair of them, they are ceramic. $5, number 56. The sectional plate, where did I put it? Oh, right here. This one that has, I think, the manufacturer defect right here, where I think this piece broke, but they repaired it and then glazed over it. But I think that was the manufacturer flaw. This is by Yukago. And it is $5, number 58. Let's see. Oh, this pair of drinking glasses, probably turn of the century when they were hand painting drinking glasses. There's some wear and some fading on the gold painting. No flea bites, no chips. These are in beautiful glass condition, just fading on the painting. You're going to get the pair for $5, number 59. The pink floral bowl. This is $5, number 62. This is a Dresden piece. There's some crazing on it. There's some wear on the gold. Little bit of wear on the gold, and this is a transfer, and there is a little bit of color loss, like right there on the transfer. This is $5, number 62. The Adderley bone china flowers. The flowers are in great shape. There's a little bit of chipping on the leaves, but the flowers are in great shape. This is by Adderley. Bone china, England. And this is $5, number 65. And again, the flowers don't have the chips. It's just the leaves. I've got one of the pin money banks left. This one, it is pink. It's the J313. And it has a broken petal there and a broken petal right there. And it is missing one rhinestone. This one is $5, number 68. $5, number 68 for that one. And then I have the picture. This was water damage on one side right here. It is 17 by 13. Thank you, Linda. Let me get you for that one. And the picture is $5, number 73. And then I have the whole pitcher vase. This beautiful piece by Hull. It has this piece came off. It has been repaired. And this is $10, number 74. And that is everything from the chipped, cracked, dented, and scratched sale. If you think about something after the sale, or you're watching on the replay, if you want to know if it's still available, send me an email or leave a comment down below, and I will let you know if it's still available. But thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow morning for another lunchtime sale. Everybody have a great evening. And and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.